Hello, people of the world. Hope you're having a great day out there. My name is Austin Farnham. I am here tonight with Palin Music to present the AXOS. This is a new model by Selmer Paris. Excited to check this out. I have somewhat of a new tactic for this review process today, and I'm going to go back a couple of days here, send you to a little clip explaining my process and what I'm thinking for my review on this new saxophone. So check it out. All right, what's up everybody? So I just picked up the Selmer AXOS from Palin Music Center, and as I'm kind of getting into this review thing, I'm trying to figure out ways that I can sort of change it up from the normal review system. So what I'm going to try with this particular saxophone is a model I've never heard of. I'm obviously very familiar with Selmer, but the AXOS series, I don't really know anything about it yet. So what I'm gonna do is just give you a play-by-play of how it feels, how it sounds. I don't know if this is a beginner model saxophone or a professional level saxophone, but regardless, before I find out, I wanna see how it plays. So here she is in the box, brand spanking new. We're gonna check it out. All right, so there you have it. We are now in my studio, here to check out this instrument. As you now know, I have not done any research. Oh no, Palin, don't be mad. I haven't done any research yet on this saxophone. I literally have just taken some, little B-roll shots of the horn. I've gotten a good look at every square inch of this saxophone, but I have yet to play it, and I have yet to really read on it yet. The whole idea here is just to get a general first impression. So let's jump in and do some playing. Okay, I have my answer. This is a pro model saxophone. There are some giveaways, I think, and I still don't know for sure. But one thing, my personal alto that I play is a Selmer. It's a professional, level Selmer Paris instrument. But it feels exactly like this instrument. And I've had a lot of great horn players, far better than me, play my alto, and they love my alto, and so I'm basing my opinion off of my own personal horn. Yeah, this feels high quality. I don't know, some of you watching this video probably know off the top of your head, like, duh, Selmer Paris, but like, I'm assuming it's made in France. It does say Selmer Paris on here. Like, I know the best of the best Selmers are made in France. So I am going to assume, as of right now, that this is some level of professional saxophone. Another giveaway for me is just the engraving work on this. Like, this is hand engraved, and I'll give you some close-up shots, but like, this engraving work is far more elaborate than what you would normally see, even on some professional saxophones, professional Selmer saxophones. So it starts at the bell and works all the way down. And then another thing I noticed when I was shooting B-roll, they even engraved on the body here, like in between the keys. To take that level of, effort and time and craftsmanship to put into a saxophone that's, a $500 horn, like, they're not going to do that. Like I said, I'm not familiar with the AXOS series, but it is very reminiscent of the professional line, Selmers. Gold lacquer all throughout, It seems to play, like the key action on it feels very comfortable, very much what I'm used to playing Selmers. It's definitely been set up well. Even the rods and stuff, like I'm noticing now, just like some little like sort of rubber padding just to kind of protect the rods, and it seems to be the action's pretty open. It feels open, like to play. It doesn't feel, I wouldn't say it's like the most responsive horn, and I don't mean that in necessarily a bad way. Like it has some resistance to it, which depending on your preferences, I think you could really appreciate and enjoy. I definitely feel that resistance a little bit. It has a lot of warmth to it though, and I think that's maybe somewhat of a balancing act there, you know. So I would say, you know, the focus of the sound, and I'm going to do a little playing here in just a second, but it has a very clear focus to it, but I can hear it opening up and having a little potential for some edge. So let's check it out. Another little test I like is, you know, can I play, you know, subtones easily? It has, you know, like I said, a nice warmth to it. That low register, it speaks very easily. Those low notes are coming out just the way that I would expect. I have full control over what I'm doing on the instrument, and playing something for the first time and feeling that comfort level and that control is a big indicator of, you know, me liking this horn. Yeah, it sounds very even throughout. High F sharp key, which is great. Not used to that playing vintage horns a lot of times, but that high F sharp is always really nice. Altissimo, let's check that out. Yeah, that pops out really easily. You know, and the mechanical side of that, like I don't know exactly what kind of amazing craftsmanship goes into making a horn speak and resonate on those like higher frequencies like that, but you know, lower quality horns, they don't speak like that. Like I can't just pop out altissimo notes. Watch me mess it up right now. Here we go. Yeah, just utter control all around on the instrument. Key work feels really nice. You know, the pearls on this look beautiful. They look like the real deal. They are the real deal. You know, looks like abalone or something like that. Is that legal? Can you use abalone on keys anymore? I think you can. But it all around plays great. I am going to make my statement. This is definitely a professional level horn. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to hop on the internet, do my research, make sure I actually know what I'm talking about here, and we'll come back and see, and hopefully I don't look like an idiot. Zoom. And we're back. I have attained the knowledge that I needed to tell you about this saxophone, and I have good news and I have bad news. The bad news first is that I make lots of goofy faces, and that probably still makes me look like an idiot. But the good news is I was right. It is a professional level saxophone, the AXOS for the win. This is a very similar feeling, sounding, playing instrument to the professional level Alto. Notice how I'm not telling you what it is. Ask in the comments though, maybe we'll let you find out. So I am just, it feels like I'm playing the same horn. And my point with that was that I have had the same Alto for 15 years, never had a single problem with it, and I've played every type of music from, you know, classical gigs to jazz to pop to country gigs. Like I've done, if you're looking for a country saxophone, this is the one. It does everything. It is a well-rounded instrument, professional quality parts. It, you know, sounds and plays and feels like what you would expect with a professional level instrument, but their whole pitch with this AXOS series is that it is at a much lower price point, and here's why. So this is a Selmer Paris, made in France instrument. All the parts, everything about it, made in France, inspected by the pros at Selmer, and top quality, okay? But, as I read on the website, internet, they said that they send the actual parts to be put together at another facility, which made me nervous. I don't like that, but that decreases the price significantly. And after reading, so stick with me, it made me feel a lot better because the facility that they send it to, they're folks that are all trained by the pro shop at Selmer Paris. So they, you know, work on these horns at the same level that Selmer Paris is doing it. And not only that, once it's put together, they actually send it back to the pro shop in France. It is inspected for quality control before ever going to a customer. And on top of that, it's sent to the pro shop to be set up. So that's why it feels so nice just straight out of the box. This thing feels great, plays great. And they spend, you know, hours, it says. They spend hours, you know, setting these things up and making sure that they are ready to go and feeling and playing great. So you know, this thing feels like home to me. I love my Alto, and this thing feels just like my Alto. So I would recommend it. If you're looking for, you know, that next step up, if you're playing a beginner horn or an intermediate horn, you know, maybe going off to college and playing music, or, you know, you've been playing on the same, you know, intermediate saxophone and you're maybe looking for an upgrade, this would be a great piece to have and to own. And you can also check it out for yourself and play it at Palin Music Center. So for current prices, you can check it out at palinmusiccenter.com or call a sales rep at any time. I have thoroughly enjoyed this process. For those of you that have been watching this video or watched some of my previous videos with Palin, thank you all for your support. This has been a really fun experience for me, and I get to play awesome horns all day, so that's super cool. I'm going to do one more playing test on this to send you off, but I hope you have a wonderful day, and thank you for checking out this video, and thank you to Palin Music Center, presenting the Selmer Paris AXOS series. Have a great day.